There is a problem with wild boars not just in the United States, but they have also become a hazard that is considered to be of high concern in several European nations in Europe. The perimeter net trap, pig brig trap system, and sewn-in trap cap are all examples of trapping methods that we will learn about today. These trapping methods are simple and highly successful. According to estimates, the annual cost of damage caused by wild boars in the United States is greater than $1.50 billion. The number of wild boar herds that are entering urban areas is growing increasingly concerning in Europe alone. In order to support both large biting and ramming pressures, the mesh trap is designed in a circular shape, with a height of 5 feet and a diameter of 20 feet. It is constructed with thick, galvanized steel mesh. Secure with a minimum of 10 steel T-posts of 6 feet in length and driven at a depth of 18 inches around the perimeter. The design of the trap is that of a funnel, which allows wild boar to enter but prevents them from escaping, which functions as an effective deterrent. Wild boars have the ability to readily demolish materials that are not strong, since their bite force can reach up to 300 pounds per square inch. The mesh trap is constructed with 2 layers of woven steel, an exterior layer that is tough and resistant to biting, and an interior layer that is elastic and distributes the force of the ram when it arrives. When it is running, a wild boar that weighs approximately 180 kilograms can generate a ramming force that is greater than 220 kilos. The trap is able to maintain its integrity even after being used numerous times because of the coordinated design of the mesh legs and the fixed frame. In point of fact, some farmers have reported successfully capturing herds of more than 30 wild hogs in a single night. Using this particular sort of net trap, a farmer in Texas was able to capture many herds of wild hogs, some of which weighed about 180 kilos each. Because of the height of the trap, pigs are unable to jump over it, and the broad area helps to reduce the amount of panic that occurs. When it comes to bringing the herd inside, the lures of maize, peanuts, and ripe fruit play a significant supporting role. Large cornfields are routinely destroyed by wild hogs in a number of southern states, resulting in a loss to each crop that can amount to tens of thousands of dollars. It is only via the simultaneous capture of entire herds, according to the experts, that the destructive cycle may be broken. A further option, which involves injecting wild boars with contraceptives, is currently being evaluated in Spain. Rather than putting them to death, medical professionals are employing hormone-suppressing vaccines to restrict their fertility for a period of 12 to 24 months. In a number of urban regions, including Barcelona, Madrid, and Catalonia, wild boars are increasingly showing up on streets, beaches, golf courses, and even in residential neighborhoods at night. This is causing locals to be concerned and has resulted in major incidents involving vehicles. Those who wish to apply must first be captured alive in massive iron cages, and then they must be injected at regular intervals. This strategy, albeit being humanitarian, has inherent limitations in terms of cost, time, and its limited applicability on a large scale. The country of Croatia, which is located in southeastern Europe, is well known for its long-standing practice of hunting wild boar. Not only is hunting a talent in this region, but it is also a festival that brings the community together. Veteran hunters like General Slavko Budarak are in charge of the festival. The hunters would divide themselves into groups, and along the forest pathways there would be hounds, beaters, and gunmen waiting for them. After waiting for the herd of wild boars to be driven away, they would then take the shot that would prove to be the deciding factor. It is a tradition that dates back hundreds of years, but this method demands a great deal of expertise, time, and personnel, and it is not very effective in managing the numbers. On the other hand, for the Croatian people, it continues to be an essential component of their cultural identity. Beginning in May and continuing through January, Croatia becomes a popular destination for hunters from all across Europe. Nevertheless, the efficiency of this technique over the long run is being re-examined in light of the fact that wild pigs are making their way into the country. These days, farmers have more alternatives than they ever have before, ranging from high-priced smart traps to mechanical net traps. In addition to being a tool, this net trap is a piece of technology that is founded on experience, scientific research, and environmental responsibility. Beyond the traditional and mechanical traps, some European countries are now turning to innovative digital monitoring systems to track wild boar movements. Using a network of motion-activated cameras, drones, and even AI-powered image recognition software, wildlife managers can detect herd sizes, migration patterns, and feeding habits with unprecedented accuracy. This data allows for more strategic placement of traps and focused control efforts, minimizing damage to crops and human property. Furthermore, community involvement has become a cornerstone in many European regions struggling with wild boar overpopulation. Public awareness campaigns educate residents on how to secure garbage, avoid feeding wildlife, and report sightings to local authorities. This grassroots approach reduces unintentional support of feral populations and fosters cooperation between urban dwellers, farmers, and wildlife agencies. Interestingly, wild boars have also found their way into European folklore and tourism. In some rural villages, guided boar watching tours attract nature enthusiasts eager to observe these elusive creatures in their natural habitat. While controversial, these ecotourism ventures aim to balance conservation with population control by promoting respect for wildlife while funding management programs. Meanwhile, scientists are exploring biological control methods similar to Spain's contraceptive vaccines, experimenting with immunocontraceptives that trigger immune responses against reproductive hormones. Although promising, these methods require overcoming challenges such as delivering vaccines efficiently to wild populations and ensuring minimal side effects on non-target species. On another front, researchers have begun studying the ecological impact of wild boars beyond crop damage. Their rooting behavior, while destructive, can also influence soil composition and seed dispersal, potentially benefiting certain plant species and promoting biodiversity in disturbed habitats. Understanding these dual effects is vital for developing balanced wildlife management policies that protect ecosystems without causing unintended harm. Moreover, the economic ripple effects of wild boar damage are being carefully analyzed. Beyond direct crop losses, there are costs related to vehicle collisions, disease transmission to livestock, and increased fencing and security expenses. These factors contribute to a growing consensus that investing in prevention and advanced control technologies is more cost-effective than merely reacting to damage after it occurs. Lastly, cross-border cooperation is gaining momentum across Europe as wild boars do not recognize national boundaries. Joint task forces between neighboring countries share intelligence, standardize hunting regulations, and coordinate large-scale trapping campaigns. This united front increases the effectiveness of control measures and helps prevent population rebounds that have plagued isolated efforts in the past. In conclusion, while wild boars continue to challenge farmers and communities, the combination of traditional knowledge, modern technology, and regional collaboration offers hope for sustainable solutions. Whether through sturdy perimeter net traps or cutting-edge digital monitoring, tackling this issue requires persistence, innovation, and collective action. If you found this video insightful, please share it with your community and support ongoing efforts to protect farmland and natural habitats from wild boar damage. Don't forget to subscribe and share your experiences or ideas in the comments below. Together, we can make a difference. If you are located in close proximity to a wild boar region, please share this video. It's possible that another farmer will require this very solution at some point. In addition to liking and subscribing, please leave a comment below with your thoughts.